Breathe in, breathe out.
You are sitting next to Taehyung at a long table. Both of your families are talking happily about the wedding and businesses. This is a special day for the whole family because today is your and Taehyung's engagement day. It's funny to think that both members of the family seems more excited about the wedding compared to you and Taehyung. For you, you are not happy because you know Taehyung won't be able to love you. Because the truth is, he loves someone else. No one else than your sister. You and Taehyung have been friends for a long time, since both of your families are close. You used to see each other often, even at school, so you bonded easily and became best friends. While growing up, you noticed that every time Taeyong came to your house, he often looked to your older sister. At first, you thought it was normal. Later on, you caught him always secretly staring at your sister. You know those stares are different. It's like there is something. You were in your second year of college when Taeyong admitted to you that he had a crush on your sister. Actually, you weren't surprised at all because it was obvious that he likes your sister. The problem is she already engaged to someone else and they love each other. That is also the reason why Taeyong didn't have the courage to admit his true feelings since he knew from the start that they could never be together. Your sister was supposed to be the first to marry with her fiancé, but Taeyong's family's company had a problem. So your parents thought of arranging you to Taeyong to help them. Your parents know that you will agree since they know you two are very close. Just enjoy the two of you. We will take care of the preparation. So, where do you plan to go on your honeymoon? So that we can make observation. You didn't know what to answer. So you decided to ask Taeyong. And that's when you saw him just looking down while playing on his finger. He was quiet and didn't care about his surroundings. You know, something is on his mind and he is not okay. You know him since young. You know when he is okay and when he is not. You tap his arms as he look at you. Why? Can we talk? Just the two of us. Sure. You excuse yourself to everyone, him as well, and walk towards to the garden. He sat on the chair while you walked straight to the flower and held it. They were best friends, right? Of course, you are the only one who can understand my weird personality. Then tell me honestly, are you really ready to settle down with me? He didn't answer and just played with his nails. Are you still in love with my sister? This time, you saw him smile and say, it doesn't matter if I have a feelings for her, cause he loves someone else, as he looks at you. YN, do you know I treasure you a lot? You are important to me, so I'm afraid that I might hurt you if we ever get married. I'm afraid I won't be able to fulfill my obligation as your husband. Then, why did you agree to the arrangement? Do I have a choice? I need to help my parents. In your thoughts, maybe he is also under pressure since the company depends on him. Maybe Taehyung can say no, but you can. Then let's call off the wedding. What? Don't worry. I will take care of everything. And I will make sure, even if we don't get married, my parents are still to help your family. You know, Tay, one of my dreams is to marry and live quietly with the person I love and who loves me. I'm afraid to break the foundations of our friendship if we ever get married, because I know I will find in you on what I dream of in my married life to happen. And don't want that to happen because, like you, I trust you too and respect you. Perhaps this is the best thing for us to do. I'm sorry, best friend. Why did you apologize to me? I didn't do it for you. I did it for myself. He stood up where he was standing and came closer to you as he rested his chin on your shoulder and hugged you tightly. Thank you. I know you will understand me. I wish I can teach my heart who to love so I can teach it to love you. Generally, for me, you are a perfect girl. At those times, you try to stop your emotion letting go. You don't want to show to Taehyung that you are hurting. The truth is you love him. However, you can't force yourself on him. You don't want your good friendship become toxic. The saying is true that if you love someone, just set him free. That night didn't end. You confessed to your parents that you don't want to marry Taehyung because you are not ready to settle down. There are many things you want to achieve in life first. You receive anger from your parents, but you understand them. It is normal for them to be angry for what you did. And since you are the one who backed out in shame, they continue to help Taehyung's parents. Sis, are you sure about your decision? But you love him. How did you know? You are my sister, of course I know you. Only I don't want the time to come that we get hurt each other. I know Taehyung is only first to marry me to save the company. How can our marriage work if I'm the only one who likes him? What's your plan now? I want to go away. I can't move on if every now and then I see him. My poor sister. If you want, I can assign you somewhere else. Can you do that for me? Of course. Sorry if this is all I can do to help you. Don't worry about mom and dad. They will understand you. I will take care of them. The important thing is you will be okay. You fix yourself and smile before entering the cafe where Taehyung was waiting for you. You texted him to meet at your favorite hangout place. You entered and sat across from him. I already ordered your favorite, he said. By the way, are you okay? What exactly did you tell to your parents to get them agreed to call off the wedding? Don't find out. What's important is our problem is over now. Tay? I'm going somewhere. Somewhere? I would like to travel abroad by myself. That's unfair. Remember we promised each other that we will travel together? I know it's unfair, so I apologize. I'm going to do this because I want to find myself. Why, and are you sure you're okay? Of course I'm okay. But why do I feel you are not okay? Believe me, I'm fine. You smile so he can believe you. What if something happens to you while on vacation? I'm not there to help you, he said. I know I'm weak, but I'm not weak at all the time. Okay, fine. I trust you. But if something happens, call me, okay? Sure. When are you leaving? Now? I just stopped by to say goodbye. What? Why so sudden? Then I will drop you to the airport. No need. I just want to go by myself. You stand up and hug him while he is sitting. Take care, friend, and goodbye. After that, you walk away. Taehyung just watched you from leaving. Why do I feel so heavy in my heart? Until he realized that his tears are dripping. He went out to the cafe to look for you. He doesn't know what the reason is, but it seems something is whispering in his mind and hard to stop you. Unfortunately, he didn't find you. He took his phone from his pocket and dialed your number, but your phone was turned off. He went to the airport. Still, he didn't see you there. He dared to go to your house, and the one who faced him is your sister. She said you already left. At that time, Taehyung was desperate to see you, but it's too late because you already left. One thing he noticed while facing your sister, he doesn't feel any affection at her anymore. The only thing he wants is to see you. Taehyung just called your sister to find out if there's any news from you since he can't contact you. Even his emails you're not answering. Unfortunately, he didn't get a positive answer from your sister. Why it seems you're hiding from me? He said while looking at his phone, until he thought of looking at your pictures saved on his phone. He laughed at first, but later on, he was in tears. I miss you. Come back, YN. I think I'm going insane. Why I am like this? Why can't YN disappear from my mind? Why do I worry about her so much? Why does my heart seems to explode every time I think of her? Did I love her? Then why did I just realize this now? How long have you not talked to Taehyung? You don't answer his calls and emails. It's been 2 months since you've been hiding from him. Every day he called me asking me where you are and if you're okay. Your sister said on the other line, is he okay? If you want to know if he's okay, then ask him by yourself. Never mind. I'm afraid that if I ever hear his voice, I might go back there to see him. While talking to your sister on the phone, your secretary knocked. You are working as a vice president in one of the businesses that is owned by your sister. You've been assigned far away to avoid and forget the feelings you've been hiding for a long time from Taehyung. Your secretary get inside after you told her to come in. Miss YN, someone sent this to you. Your reaction was mixed with surprise after you saw the bouquet of flowers your secretary was holding. For me? From who? You asked, which your secretary replied that he didn't know. You took it and looked to see if there was a message card to find out who it was from, until you found a little piece of paper with "I miss you" written on it. His handwriting is not familiar. You get confused then how the person knows that tulips is your favorite flower. Your heart was suddenly pumping so fast because only one person knows that this is your favorite. It's Taehyung. But it's possible that he sent those flowers since he doesn't know where you are. You asked your sister if she told him where you are, which she answered no because this is what you want. Who sent this? Don't tell me the person who sent this find out my information. What did he mean by "I miss you"? Those are the questions that interfere with your brain while staring at the flowers in front of you. The next day, you receive flowers again with the same message, "I miss you." Even in the following days. But this time you are not happy. You feel scared. What if your stalker gave you that? 8 at night. While driving home, your mom called you, telling you that they have found a man for you to marry. This time, the man himself asked them if he can marry you. And since that man has a good background and nice, they agree. "Mom, I don't want to get married," you said while parking your car in front of your house. You had an argument with your mom on the phone. Because of this, you don't notice what's around you. You get out of your car and walk towards the door of your house while you're still talking to your mom on the phone until you step on something. You look around and saw the petals of flowers scattered on the stairs. "How long are you going to hide from me?" You froze for a moment when you heard a familiar voice. It was the voice of the person you miss a lot. You slowly turned around and saw Taehyung. "How did you find me?" you asked. "You are so bad," he replied at the same time, hugged you tightly while bursting into tears. "Why are you crying?" you added, "We're crying too." "I miss you like crazy. I'm so stupid I didn't realize my feelings for you right away. If you hadn't disappeared by my side, I wouldn't have realized that you are the one that really makes my heart beat." "What did you say?" "I love you, YN. Not as my best friend, but as a woman that I considered as my wife." However, instead you will be happy, you get angry as you bite his arms. "After I tried to forget you, then that's what you're going to say now? Just go! I don't want to see you," you said and pushed him. After that, you get inside the house, leaving him dumbfounded. "As your wife? Are you insane? It's too late. My parents already found someone for me," you angrily said to yourself. YN, YN, are you there?" Then you realize that you still haven't ended your mom's call. "I'm sorry, Mom. Why did you have a fight with the man who wanted to marry you?" "Are you referring to Taehyung?" "Oh, he already told us the whole truth. He got confused in his feelings. He has feelings for you for a long time, but he doesn't pay attention to it, thinking It's just love to a friend. But when you left, that's when he realized it was true love. His feelings for your sister's just an admiration. He also the one who begged us to allow him to marry you. You end the call and open the door again as you saw Taehyung still outside, holding a bouquet of flowers that was the same as the one you received in the past few days. Are you the one who's sending me flowers? He nodded while tearing up. Are you sure you want to marry me? I want to marry someone who I love and loves me. Me too. I want to marry the girl I love and who loves me. How can you be sure that I love you? Your sister told me. She's also the one who told me where you are. She betrayed me. Why, and will you marry me? You gaze at him, but later on you ran into him as you hug each other. Of course I will marry you, but before that, you punch his stomach. Unfortunately, Taehyung blocked it. He knows you will do that since you do that often when you are angry with him. Can we just skip that part? Instead, let's do this. He held your chin and lifted up as he sealed your lips with a kiss. The end. Thank you for watching Kookae.